back there. We'll go questions for MK Young. And start with Joey.
Where's the mic?
That's alright, just...
You were talking in the fall about what you were doing last year, and you were watching these games when you were at the church cleaning the toilets. What does it mean to be out there and to have a run like you had today, have a moment and the emotion like that?
First, I'll probably just have to thank, the one that came from Christ, Lord and Savior. I mean, literally used to pray for moments like this, and it finally comes. It's like, just grateful just for being there, and then now I'm here. It's just like, just a long way coming, and shout out God for that.
Billy, then Steve.
In the huddle, when you get that play call, it looked like the right guard and tackle pulled to the left side. You go to the opposite side. A couple good blocks from the two receivers on the edge. I think Eli and Junior. It doesn't look like you guys have ran that play, and it looked like you had a ton of space. What did you see, and what were you thinking when you got that play call?
Yeah, I knew it had to hit, and it was actually shout out to them boys, Junior and T5, Tristan Brown, and I just knew it was like, if it's in my hands, it got to be a play. It got to be explosive. Coach told me, I'm going to get you in here, and I want you to go score. And I was like, I bet. I understood the assignment. I made it happen. I mean, so it was that, but really just shout out the guys blocking on the perimeter. Like, without them, I don't think that really would have happened. But we ran it quite a few times, but just not with me in it. It might look different. We might dress it different. Coach Beck's really good at dressing things different. And so, yeah.
Steve.
MK, this felt like a heavyweight bout throughout the game of teams just trading blows. How were you guys able to stay with it and keep going and keep trading blows until you pop a couple to win it?
I mean, like Coach Lee says, like this started like way down the road. So like when we get here, it's nothing new. It's head body, same mission. Like, and we want the mission is winning. So we prepared ourselves, and Coach Steiner does a great job. So like with those mental battles, like that's all just mental, and we knew that's what type of game it was gonna be, and we was gonna have to battle it out. And throughout the summer, fall, everything, this prepared us for that. So yeah.
Pat, then Lauren.
Were you worried you would never get this chance to play here?
No, I'm grateful for this chance to play here. I've always definitely, it's definitely like, it was a tunnel of not knowing when the light was. I knew it would come. I knew I just had to trust God. And my favorite one is, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. But I seen that, and God was walking through me through that shadow, that valley, and through all of that, I just had to trust and lean not into my own understanding. And I think oftentimes in life, you guys, I mean, all of you guys have had some type of adversity, some type of things you run into. It's just, where do you go when that happens? And sometimes we need to choose and run to the feet of the master, and that's God.
Lauren.
MK, we often hear coaches say it's just another game, but Coach Lee said he emphasized the importance of today and this specific matchup. So how did the locker room embrace that, and why do you all feel like you were ready to come out with a win in such an important game?
I mean, Coach Lee just said it. He said, man, don't leave this locker room if you ain't trying to win this mug. And that's what it was. And he does it. He said it so, not verbatim, but that's what I heard when I was in there. But you know how that go. But this he said it's a climb. It's a new climb. This mountain. Obviously, College game day was here. That's a blessing. But it was just like make the main thing the main thing. Let's do what we do, and that's win ball game. The mission has always been winning, and it'll continue to be winning.
Really, Joey, finish with Pete.
Obviously, we see the on-field success, but off the field, it feels like to be a theme with this team, how connected you guys are. What makes you guys so close, and how has that helped you on the field, with a lot of the off-field things you guys do as well?
What makes us so close? Just different things, like, I mean, everything we've went through, everything we've been through to just thus far, and, like, just hanging outside of football. Like, I hang with Glass, all the, like stuff like that. I side Glass, like just different things. We'd just be chilling at the house, and we watch movies. Like at the end of the day, we grown men at the end of the day, but we like do kid stuff. Like we'd be around this mud playing hide and go seek if y'all let us. But just hanging around with the guys, man. And I feel like that just makes us so much closer because like, he got your back and I got my back. Like, and I just feel confident being around those guys like Jai Brody and the whole union. Like I feel confident with them, and it's like just being with them is just lifts everything up. But I think just being close, I noticed it as soon as I got to this team, how close everybody was and how close when they took me in as soon as I got here. And it was like, I've been here, and I was like, oh, that's cool. But that was the most different thing. I tell people all the time, like that was the most different things when I got here, how the brotherhood is. And that's one thing we really take to heart.
Joey and then Pete.
So your shirt says misfits. Clark's talked about that a lot, just how much of that as a part of this team's identity. Can you explain what that means to you?
What it mean to me is just like a bunch of scrappy dudes who just find a way, who don't belong, who's been routed out, written off, who's everybody's looked past, who's nobody really wanted it. I mean, and they just found a way, and and they had that chip on their shoulder. That's what, to me, that's what misfits is, and that's a bunch of these guys, like undersized cats. Like, we just want to win. We just find a way to win. And winners find a way to win. That's evidently what that is, and y'all see that in our quarterback. And so that's just who we are, a bunch of misfits, and just willing to do anything for this team.
Last question, Pete.
I mean, just bouncing off that, you guys are probably going to be favored the last 4 games of the year. How are you guys going to keep that mindset?
I mean, just focusing on one climb at a time. I think Coach Lee would tell us the same thing, and just focus on one climb, and that's who we got next, and I believe that's Texas, and it's just focus on that. I mean, Coach Lee always says it. It's not about them. It's about us. It's about Vanderbilt football. How can we improve Vanderbilt football? It's not about beating the next 4 teams, but how can we be the best Vanderbilt football team to put on display? And that's what it comes down to. So it's not looking past those 4 games, looking at the 4 games, just one climb at a time.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you. Have a blessed.
Okay.